Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading all about your true spiritual gifts and powers, plus how to strengthen them. And I have prepared 3 different piles with tarot decks and an oracle card, and the pile that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile number 1 with the palomino horse. We have pile number 2 with the tiger. And we have pile number 3 with the sun bear. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So all about your true spiritual gifts and powers and how to strengthen them. And this topic was voted by you viewers on the community section on the page of the channel. And before we start, I want to say that I will be putting out the post with a Christmas giveaway. The first prize will be a personal reading with me, but I also am going to give away a couple of packages with oracle decks, and I have something cool here because I have a Hello from Sweden, the Nordic Light, a very nice cup. So I'm going to give away a couple of those too. So be sure to check it. Yeah, check the community side of the channel as well. Usually I post like offers and things there. And also one more thing that I wanted to say, or 2 more things. First thing is that if you want to be the first to know when I have special offers or things like that, the best way to be the first one to know is to sign up to my newsletter on my website, nordicl.com. There's a pop-up that just shows when you go to the website. And the second thing is I also have a Christmas deal where you get both my oracle decks for $42 US or whatever the currency is that you have in your country, and free worldwide shipping. So, okay. I think that was all. Yeah, I think that was all. So let's dive into your reading. I have prepared the oracle decks that we're going to use. Just wanted to show you them. We're going to put it to the side to create some space. And I'm going to take a breath. And I'm also going to take my sweater off because, whoops. Oh yeah. I have a new camera stand. And every time I touch it, it wobbles. So also let me know if you think it's annoying. Then I just have to go back to the old one. I'm going to try not to touch it. It's actually better for me because I have more space to move. So let's see here. You felt drawn to the palomino horse. We're just going to put it here whilst we prepare the first cards in your reading. And we're also going to put your tarot deck over here. So we are going to take one light worker oracle. So what is pile number 1's true spiritual powers and gifts? Okay, we're going to take one card from this deck, the mediumship training deck. And we are going to take, yeah, I don't know if you like when I mention the deck, the name of the deck, or if you prefer that I'm just quiet. Like, yeah, tell me in the comment section like how you like it. Everything is new. Yeah, everything is changing in my readings. Yeah, so let's see. And one card from the Earth Alchemy Oracle. Oh yeah, also, you know, I always put the cards that I use or the decks that I use in the description box of the video, so you can always find them if I don't forget. Okay, we got the first cards out, so let's just dive into it. First of all, the palomino is not a horse breed, but it's the coloring of the horse, the coat. And this is a highly sought out after color. It's golden. So these horses that has this color of the coat, they are the golden goddesses and gods of the horses almost. I read somewhere. Okay. So maybe you have a very sought out after gift and power. Yeah, maybe you have like a power or a gift that makes you a god or a goddess. We have 7th ray of ritual, order and ceremony. The 7th ray. Okay. And we have creating sacred space. Look at the devotion here. I can't remember now, and I don't have my little cheat sheet, but I wonder if the 7th ray ritual order of ceremony is the violet, or the because she's wearing violet here. Where this is about devotion and creating sacred space. You're a king or a queen. Pile number 1, your gift is your connection, definitely, and your devotion. And it seems like it's also very natural. Like you're carrying one of your biggest gifts is who you are as a soul. Like you're carrying something in your soul's energy. So who are you and where do you come from? That is the question here. I see like gold. They show me gold vibration, Christ vibration for some of you. Yeah, just gold. They're just showing me like a lot of gold, and that you have a very natural, like, I would say like a lot of your gifts are very natural, and a lot of your powers, maybe you don't even think about it, but there's something that happens when you enter a room. Creating sacred space. I think you have a hard time entering a room without people noticing you. Even if you have not activated your true, or you haven't embodied your higher energy completely, and you think you don't affect people, you do affect people a lot. There's something that happens when you walk into a room. It just makes people, somehow people look at you, people are drawn to you. And I think, you have an ability to make darkness go away. You bring light. Yeah, it's like you are carrying light. Golden light is your energy. And you create sacred space. It feels like, yeah, when you enter a room, just your energy, you're like a beacon of light, and there's in the space that you enter, something happens. You naturally alchemize negative energies. You naturally make people wake up and start to think more loving thoughts. Like you cast away your shadows and heaviness and darkness just by your presence. So your biggest power and gift, this is just the first one coming out here. It's not something that you consciously do. It's just being you, actually. And this is a great gift. I mean, your greatest gift is just being you. How to strengthen it? Be yourself. Be yourself. Be your authentic self as much as possible. And get rid of the parts of you that are not authentic. With the 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony, and the devotion here, look at this. You have like a very powerful allies, pile number 1, very powerful allies on the heavenly realms, on the spiritual realms. I see you just high. They're just showing me like a very high soul, high vibrational, comes from higher planes, that is old, that is also, see, you have like some type of power. Yeah, like your soul has power. You're definitely not a new soul. Why do I keep seeing you like a god or a goddess? Maybe you've been a god or a goddess, maybe you're carrying some soul energy from a specific god or goddess. Maybe you feel drawn to someone or a deity. But there's something like with this that gives you power. I see you also in past lifetimes, like saintlyhood. Yeah, you have the saintly energy, like pure. golden vibration. But I also feel here that we have many different souls origins, like where you come from is very, very different. We have definitely some very high angelic souls here, but also from other places. All different, actually, we have all different types of souls in pile number 1, but you are on the higher note, like you're old, like once again, you're an old galactic soul that has evolved a lot. Like you have you're big, huge soul. You're a huge soul. That's why even here in this little human body on this little place we call Earth, that's so weird in so many ways. It's so dense, you know. Even here, even when you're working through your own karma, you feel are heavy. There's something, you're carrying this within you, and it's kind of like it shows in your eyes. It's there in your energy. It was always there, and it affects the way people treat you and the way people act when they are around you. You awaken things in people. You awaken things in people. Look at the sage here. But your main thing is that you cast away heaviness and you bring positivity and lightness. And this is your high vibration. Let's see what else we got here. Sage! Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scream. We have sage. Advise, acquire, invest, and accumulate. Yeah, sage. But sage here is not the sage, like the sage that you burn. I think here is the sage, you know, the saint, the sage. The sage, the wise one. Yeah, this is, yeah, and I see you in past lifetimes, many lifetimes, you know, you were a monk, you were a nun, you were seeking, you know, with the gold here, seeking God in different religions. So this lifetime, it could be that you feel very drawn to, like, not the religion in itself, but kind of like the teachings of the religion. So we have, like, you know, Christianity, and then we have the Bible, and, you know, if you do this, you go to hell. But then we also have the teachings of, that's not what Jesus was teaching, you know. He was teaching compassion, he was teaching love, he was teaching forgiveness. And so, and I think you have this ability to take the wisdom from the past saints and sages and enlightened people that has walked on earth. And why have you the ability to just take the true teachings? Because this is you now I see you all holding hands. First of all, you're all connected with these souls, you know. You met them in previous lifetimes. You know, you walked in the footsteps of Buddha. You were there when Jesus walked on earth. And, you know, this person or that person. And so, but I see you're all, you know, they're showing holding hands. So, like, how you're all connected is definitely showing up here. But it's also the soul that you are. Like, you are a very awake soul. Like, it's not easy to fool you. You have a high consciousness and a high awareness. And this is just who you are. Even coming here to Earth, even losing yourself in karma and all the lessons of Earth, which is, you know, was a purpose with that. It was like something was always sharp with you. You were always special in some way. Point number 1. The specialness has also caused you troubles. Because how people react towards your energy. But let's not go into that because that's boring today. I don't feel like it. We have El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Look, see, the universe is with you. Awakening presence. Yeah, very strong presence. You have a very strong presence. Look at the third eye here. This is, I wonder if you're a telepathic empath, very strong psychic. You can understand the secrets of the universe. And this is maybe a little bit of a, you know, it's not like a gift you can show, but it does show, like, it's just like being you. It's in your energy. You just have this higher understanding of higher truths. You know when somebody is truthful and, you know, when somebody's not truthful. You know when somebody channels, like, okay, this is the truth that they are channeling. Okay, here their ego comes in and it becomes a little bit polluted. Like, you can sense, and this is great. This is really, like, you can really take care of yourself. And if you don't feel this, it is because the more ego we have, the more karma we're carrying, the more unresolved energies we're carrying, the heavier we become, and the more we are like not our authentic, the less embodied true energy of our soul are we carrying. So the more we heal and the more we cleanse and the more we clear, the more we become ourselves, the more the gifts naturally awaken, because it's us, it's the essence, you know, it's the essence of you. So that's how to strengthen your spiritual gifts. Get rid of everything that's not you. Yeah, all the thought patterns, all the emotions, all the unhealed wounds. This is not who you truly are. This is what happened to you whilst you were here on earth. And what happened to you whilst you were here on earth created certain thoughts, certain perspectives on yourself, judgments on yourself, judgments on on your life. So the more you get rid of all these things, the purer and purer you become. And you have this purity already within you, with the sage here, with El Moria, this very strong presence. So you have a very strong like guide within you, like you are your own savior. Pile number 1. Yes, you have very strong allies, friends. I see them like shaking your hands. They love you. This is your brothers and your sisters on the spiritual plane. You have walked with them, alongside with them here on earth. Yes, they are not here anymore, but they are ascended masters. They are guiding you. We love you. Oh, I want to cry. Yeah, that's what they're saying. We see you. We haven't forgotten you. We know, just like you. It was so hard for us. It was so hard for us to walk on earth. You know, we all have to go through this, the wisdom. And now, you know, we're seeing you going through the same difficulties. We are here. You know, you're also changing, ascending, awakening, embodying and awakening your true spiritual gifts and powers. Fairies order with rest, replenish and release guilt. I think there's something magical about you. I think there's something very magical about you. You stand out in a crowd. You always stand out, even when you don't want to. Somehow you stand out. And you get all type of responses. Like people are just like, whoa, your energy is just like, wow, interesting. And there's a sensitivity here with the fairies order and this beautiful white here and the flowers around here. You're carrying a sensitivity as well. And I think your biggest challenge is to heal the inner child. Because as a child, being special like this, meaning like pure, meaning like awakened in a certain way, maybe curious of the world, maybe, you know, very sensitive. And then maybe, you know, having people around you that doesn't understand you, if that was the case, or just being on earth is difficult in itself. It could be that your inner child is a little bit wounded because of that experience. So, you know, creating a sacred space is also creating a sacred space for we have rest here, and we have the earth element, for your inner child to heal the roots. And what is the roots? This is your upbringing. This is your sense of security and safety in the world. This is you being okay with who you are. And yeah, you being okay with who you are and embracing your personality to the fullest, without apologizing or without holding back in any way. Could be a wound for some of you. So let's do, we are going to do 6 tarot cards. 3 on top and then also 3 clarifiers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I didn't shuffle. Maybe I should have shuffled more. Usually I do pre-shuffle the decks. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's it. Is that all the decks? I think so. We have the Emperor. Nice. We have the Ace of Swords. You're meant to be Swords. Wow! And the Ace of Cups. You're a very strong healer, pile number 1. Extremely strong healer and the leader. This is your truest gifts. Very strong leader, very strong healer, and you need to be comfortable with that. You need to be comfortable with the way you affect other people. The Emperor, you know, is a person. The card can also talk about control. You affect how people think. You affect how people feel. But because of the light that you are carrying. This is so good because people need to be influenced by this very high light, consciousness, awareness, compassion, love, because there's so much bad things in the world to be influenced by. So, there's news and there's TikTok and there's Facebook and there's just like, there's so much trash that we can fill our minds with these days. So you are needed in these times. Look at the Ace of Swords. Look at the Ace of Cups here, and the Emperor. Yeah, this is you. I mean, you bring breakthroughs and you bring awakenings to people. Strong leader. You're also meant to be. This is also part of your healing, to embrace that. Embrace your power, because you do have a lot of power. And you are like a god, goddess, queen, king. You have this energy very strong. And doesn't mean that you see yourself like in an ego way as special, or that you put yourself on the throne and say, ooh, look at me, I'm so strong and powerful. No, you have a lot of authority in your energy. Spiritual maturity, authority. People look up to you. When you are completely in your soul's energy, this is where everything is leading as well. The key for you is to heal the inner child, because there is a little bit of sensitivities and the troubles that your sensitivities has caused you, because being also very sensitive means that everything hurts so much more when we get disappointed, when we get abused in any way or form, or maybe even a normal experience for somebody that's not that sensitive. It's not so difficult because you feel very deeply. It could be like it's harder on you. The devotional path with the 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony is your path to be very devotional to your own healing and the things that you like and that you want. Like, you need to be more selfish, I think, as well, to put your own needs first. And for some of us, maybe that's hard, but it seems like that's very important, to put your own needs first, because maybe you have a tendency to put other needs first. We have the Emperor, we have the 5 of Pentacles, clarifying or adding a layer to the Emperor here. So the Emperor is about control, it's about authority, it's about security, it's about power. 5 of Pentacles is the complete opposite. Look at you here, you have no power, you're sick, you're poor, you have no home, you have nothing here. This is like the king and the pope, what is it called? The poor, sick one, the homeless one. So complete different energies here. So once again, the root chakra comes up very strong here. Working with the root chakra to make you feel powerful, to make you feel safe, to make you feel strong, to make you feel like you can handle this world. Because it feels like this world has caused you certain pains. And the people in the world as well. So working through those things is what's also going to make you take your power back and heal the roots, so that you can feel grounded and rooted and safe and secure. So we have Ace of Swords and we have the Temperance. We have the Ace of Cups and King of Wands. Confidence also. How can you strengthen your spiritual gifts and powers? We said, let's say it again, like, what is your spiritual gifts and powers? It's about being yourself. There's just like, you don't even have to, like, the healing is flowing through your words. Healing is flowing through the way you act and behave and the way you think about things. Wisdom just flows through you. There is. If you put your hands on someone, it's just like it just comes through you. Healing. You don't have to go looking for healing. It's there. And the more you become yourself, once again, the more healed you become, the more pure you become in your energy, purifying your energy. What does sage do? It purifies. The stronger you become, and this is the whole purpose, Look at this with the Temperance here, with the Ace of Swords. You bring balance to people. You bring healing. You bring peace to people. With the King of Wands, once again, the Emperor, King of Wands, you're meant to be a leader, And if you're going to be a healer, a very powerful healer, you're going to be a very powerful healer. Yeah, if you're going to be a channel, however you want to use your gifts. I think you have all gifts almost. Like you have psychic gifts, you have gifts of healing, you have the power of channeling, you have shamanic gifts, you have it all. I mean, pile number. This is also, with the golden, this is why we felt in the beginning people want what you have, because you have all the gifts. Yeah. So it could also be, the past lives you have faced envy, and I don't know, being killed for your gifts or things like that. So it could also be that you need to work through things like that. 3 last tarot cards. We have Queen of Wands, we have the Sun, and we have the Empress. Look at this. We had all this masculine energy. Now we have, what's this? The Emperor together with the Empress. The King of Wands together with the Queen of Wands. Healing. For you, it's we have been both man and woman in past lifetimes. So to be friends, to heal the masculine aspect of yourself and the more masculine lifetimes that you had as a man, but also to heal the feminine aspects of yourself and the lifetimes that you had as a woman. This comes out very strong here. I mean, you're complete. You don't have to go look for your spiritual gifts and power. They're just naturally going to appear. They're just there. Yeah, and with the Sun here. Heal the inner child. Yeah, look at this. We have the little child here on the white horse. Yeah, that's it. Also the key to heal your inner child and the roots. Okay, pile number 1. This was a very fun reading to do. I hope you liked it as much as me. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 1. I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So all about your true spiritual gifts and powers and how to strengthen them. And this topic was voted by you viewers on the community section of the channel here on YouTube. And I do want to say that next week, I think, I will be posting a Christmas giveaway. The first prize will be a personal reading, but I will also give away a couple of packages with my oracle decks, and also I have a couple of cups with the Nordic light. Hello from Sweden. Yeah, it's actually very nice. And yeah, that was the first thing that I want to say. I also want to say that if you don't want to miss anything, the best way to be the first to know, it is to sign up to my newsletter on my website, nordicl.com. When you enter the first page, there is a pop-up where you can sign up. Also, on my website, you can get both my oracle decks with free worldwide shipping for only $42. There's a package deal right now during Christmas. And yeah, $42 or whatever your currency is, and free worldwide shipping. And once again, the name of my website is nordicl.com. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that was the things that I wanted to say. So back to today's reading. I have a tray of oracle decks. We're going to put it to the side to create some space. And let me see here. And then we are going to dive into your reading. So let's see. We're going to put the tarot deck over here. And we're going to start with taking out some oracle cards. I'm going to do one of these, the Light Worker Oracle. So what is pile number 2's true spiritual gifts and powers? I'm going to take one card from this deck, the Mediumship Training deck. I also list all the decks that I used in the description of the video. We are going to take one deck from the Oracle of Delphi, one card. And then one card from this deck. One more card, and then we're ready to start with the first part. And one card from this deck. Okay, pile 2, the pile of the tiger. Let's see what we got here. Earth healing. Earth healing. Okay, pile number, and children here as well. You got a gift here. Look at this. You got it. You were chosen by the angels. Look at this. They gave you a gift here. Let's see how this is going to play out, because I'm getting some messages, but I want to do some more cards. We have nurturing yourself. This is healer, definitely, and body healer. Very strong, very strong healers. Pile 2. And maybe, yoga, like working with the body, pranayama, yoga, pranayama. That's the only thing that I can think about now. But yeah. We have also faith, hope, anticipate, aspire, and foresee. Look at the portal here. So you got a gift here, and then the portal is here. There is you're carrying something in your energy. I'm getting so many messages. Let's see. Let's start with one thing first. One thing that's very directly that I'm getting here. Yeah, with earth healing and the cat also meowing here. I do feel like you are a very strong healer of the body, the mind, the emotions, children and animals, and Gaia. Like you have a very strong connection to nature. It's easy for you to work with the body and health and diet. And you're very good in giving advice. You can sense and feel what people need to heal their body. But you also have a lot of healing power in your hands. And then there's a second thing going on here, which is a little bit more mystical. It is this scroll that you're getting here from the angel. This child feel like it's you. And you're getting the gift here. And then you're an adult here. And then you walk through the portal here. So I wonder if there is also at a specific time in your life, also there's going to be something. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Okay, I have 4 cats and they're playing. So at a specific point in your life, maybe something is going to awaken. Or maybe you had a gift as a child and then you lost it. And then you will regain it when you're older. Look at this. Light activation with Sanat Kumara. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Shine your light. Yeah, I feel like there's 2 parts of you. It's like you, once again, you know a lot of stuff. You are a very powerful healer. Since you were a child, you could talk with spirits and animals, and children and animals like you a lot. And you're good with all these practical things, like what should I eat, like how to exercise, how, these things you're very good at. But then something goes deeper. And I feel like these deeper spiritual gifts and powers, they are not meant to awaken until a certain time in your life. And I don't know what those are, but they are so profoundly life-changing that it wouldn't be practical for you to get them. So you get them at a certain point. And this is almost like the angel comes down to remind you, hey, okay, now you're a little boy here. This is your friend, this angel. You're also maybe an angel, or whatever type of soul that you were. And they're like, hey, I know you're just a little boy now. We're trying to remind you now, the scroll here, that you have something important to do, maybe with the tiger here. And then comes the light activation. Sanat Kumara comes here. Now it's time for you to awaken. And then comes the portal. Anticipate, aspire, foresee, hope, where you're ready to walk through here. So I'm getting also, the obvious gifts. You already know. Pile number 2, which your gifts are. Healing. That is your gift. Gift of healing. Gift of healing words. And it's not so complicated. You can communicate with nature. You can communicate with animals. And you have a very grounded presence with you. And it feels, here in pile number 2, I feel safe. It feels nice. Like if I came to you, and I'm a nervous introvert at times, but if I came to you, not so much anymore nervous, but yeah, if I came to you, I feel very comfortable. I feel like this is the pile where I just would sit down, you would make me tea, and you're like, there's a calmness here. Even if we have the tiger head, but something is like with you is very calm and grounded. You have a very strong connection to Gaia. Earth, like you came here because of Gaia. So the soul, the earth has a soul, you know. So the soul in itself, you're very close to. Also, like you have a lot of pixies and elementals and fairies around you. There's a lot of magic around you, but still you're very grounded. Like it feels like you're very like, yeah, grounded person. What's this last card? Mama Cacao. Wow, yeah, we have cacao here. And rhodonite. Heart opening, heightened sensitivity, unifying, high on love. So the spirit plant of cacao is a heart opener. Wow, I haven't done a cacao ceremony in forever. It's so nice. Yeah, I can recommend it. You just buy it's a special raw cacao that you buy, and you know you brew it with water, and it's really you drink it slowly, and it really opens the heart. So once again, earth, yeah, very strong earth. Like, okay, how to strengthen your gifts? Connect yourself with earth. I mean, nature. You are not a person that's gonna feel good to live in the city. You need room. Like, it feels like you need a house. Yeah, you need these things. You need these practical things. Things are gonna make you happy. Things are going to sound strange, but material things will make you happy as well, which sounds very not spiritual, but it's true. Like, you need to, because earth, we're here as a human, and earth is meant to be, you know, Gaia wants to give us a nice home, warmth, food. So you will feel good if you eat well. You will feel good if you have a nice home to live in. And you need a garden. You need plants. You need animals around you. You need maybe children even. But you need warmth, because you are a warm person. And the more you will feel safe and loved and warm, the more the energy of love is just flowing through you. And this... it's so nice. Yeah, once again, it's very nice to be here. There's also like this gift is going to activate at a certain time. We still don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm not getting like what it is. So maybe it's going to be like so powerful and so life-changing. And it's going to cast you off to a specific path where you're supposed to do something. I'm getting a message now. Oh, I'm going to tell you. Let me just take out. Do we have 6 cards? Yeah, 6 cards. I saw you all of a sudden getting a very strong insight or very strong message, almost waking up at night and just having a guide talking to you so clear, like a very strange experience, telling you, hey, pile number 2, now it's time for you to travel there, go there, and do this. And it's going to be so strong and so clear that you just have to do it. So something like this is going to come out. So something with you having a special mission also comes out. And it does have to do with healing Earth. It does have to do with releasing energies from Gaia and help her heal the Earth in some way. You are very, 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 very connected to nature and animals and plants. This is it. I mean, this is very strong. You could be a very strong shaman as well, priest, priestess, whatever you want to call it, but like working with your hands, making, mixing and blending herbs. Yeah, you're very good at this. Like, you know what the plants needs to survive. You know what, and if you feel like you're like, no, I don't, you know, and if the rest resonates, you know, it just means that you are like disconnected. So how to strengthen your gifts? Be in nature, like, and connect with these gifts through your own diet, through your own exercise, to taking care of your home, creating a very nice home space for you, where you have an altar almost, and there you have your herbs and your oils and your candles and your pictures and your crystals. Definitely you have a strong connection to crystals as well, because crystals comes from Earth. You can be happy. Yeah, it feels like you can be happy. I also feel like a little bit of an artistic energy here, like painting. There's like doing things with your hand. your true spiritual gifts and powers. Yeah, pile number 2 could definitely be, you know, you're like knitting or you're like painting or you're like building. You like creating necklaces with your hands, or you know, you like planting things, or so. But working with your hands, that's definitely a gift that you have. Any type of working with your hands, any type of healing. We have Temperance. We have the Tower. Look at this. This is very interesting. The Temperance brings peace and harmony. The Tower brings destruction. And we have the Star. Okay, let's also look at the clarifiers. We have the Queen of Swords. Oops. Okay, let me just pick this up. Let's see. We have the 10 of Swords beneath the Tower. And we have the Queen of Cups. Once again, look at all this nurturing energy. Look in the middle here with the Tower and the 10 of Swords. This chaos, you know. But on the sides here, we have so much calm and peacefulness and harmony. And with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords, like knowing what this very nurturing energy. You have a very nurturing energy. And once again, it's like, it's very nice to, I think people like to be with you, just be around you. You know, I feel like, once again, I feel like so comfortable in your energy. It's like, I can just relax. I don't have to be scared of anything. So very nurturing energy. I mean, that is definitely like a gift and a power that you have, because this nurturing energy is like you're connected to, once again, like I'm really getting like almost like Gaia is a part of you. I wonder where you come from. Part number 2, I think many star seeds and angelic souls definitely here, because angelic souls are very nurturing and can know the needs of others just by feeling it. Very strong empaths here also in pile number 2. But we also have some star seeds here that you come from a paradise almost. You come from a place where you are very connected to Earth. You have a beautiful planet. There's no wars. And people are like doing their thing. They are fishing and they are cooking and they are building and they are smiling. There's only with the cacao here, very heart-based civilization, where you live in joy and harmony and healing and in communion with the animals and the plants and the waters and the fishes that you have on your planet. So you have this strong here. We have some people that definitely have a connection to Mintaka. We definitely have some strong Pleiadians in pile number 2. And also some people from Sirius. And definitely a lot of angels here also. Angelic souls. And I like it that we have the tiger here, because the tiger is so like, you know, powerful. But it's like this power that you have, it comes through love and softness. I don't know how to explain it. And a very grounded presence almost. Yeah. Let's do, what should we do? Yeah, what should we do? I think I want to do one more of these and one more of these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do one more of that. Look at this. We have the animal kingdom on top. Let's do this one and then do one more. Look at this animal kingdom. Even with the cat was meowing. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. The camera stand is wobbling. So yeah, even with the cat meowing, animal kingdom. Let's take one more of these. Your spiritual gifts and powers are not so complicated. I mean, they are there naturally. It's just about how to strengthen them. Use them, you know? Yeah, use them. And this is how we strengthen them. Give healing. You know, if you have a pet, start giving your pet healing. Start giving yourself healing. The heart is very important for you, so put your hands on your heart. If you have a hard time getting the healing energy going, I would recommend you to maybe check out some healing modality. Reiki is great, or something else that you feel called to. And also, you know, you have it's about using them. It's about using your gifts. And you definitely can communicate with animals. And I think it's very important for you to be in nature a lot. And to have to feel comfortable in your home is also very important. Like, it's important for you. Safety, security, food in the fridge, all these things are important for you. To eat well, to sleep well, and to have your little altar, to have your tarot deck. You take a couple of cards, you tap into your intuition, to write in your journal. All these things are very important because it strengthens your gifts. Calling cards from heaven. Yeah, you can definitely talk with dead people. That is for sure. This is definitely the dead people, talking to dead people, channeling animals and spirit animals as well. You have a lot of spirit animals, a lot of pixies, a lot of elemental beings around you because you have so much of this energy. And the further away you are from nature, the further it's not good for you to be away from nature. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good for you not to eat healthy. Feels like you have a tendency to put on like weight in a bad way. Of course, nothing wrong with putting on some weight, but like something with like it's not good for your body. Not because it doesn't look good, because it's not healthy for you. So it's very important what you eat and how, to exercise, that you move your body to get the energies going. You are very like... You are very, like, Gaia is flowing through you. Very strong earth healer. So your body, your vessel is so important. So you can speak with animals, you can speak with dead people. Oh, wow. We have Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Two very powerful healers. Once again, Raphael is also green, talking about the heart chakra. And Raphael's twin flame is Mother Mary. So maybe you feel like also you have a connection to Mother Mary. The ultimate nurturer is Mother Mary. The queen of angels is Mother Mary. You have this queen-like energy. We have a lot of feminine energies here, actually. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. But even if you're a man, it doesn't matter. Because there's this divine masculine, divine feminine energy working together. You are the nurturer. You are the healer. You make things grow. But first things first, you need to be healthy. And you need to use your gifts on an everyday basis. You need to use your intuition. You need to be in nature. You need to exercise. You need to eat healthy. You need to sleep good. You need to make sure that your environment that you work in is healthy for you. You need to make sure that the people around you is healthy for you. Because I feel like here we have a tendency to become sick. I'm actually going to say it, yeah. There's a tendency here to become physically ill because of you being such a strong human vessel for this very powerful earth energy. And why were you chosen to do that? Because of the place that you come from. Because of the angelic soul that you are, or because of the soul, your soul's home. And because in this home you are very connected to your planet and the community and the animals and the seas and the oceans and the air and the wind and the weather. Definitely strong weather empaths here as well. Could be that you affect the weather. That's why you were chosen for this. So it's not that you are like, oh, you're so human. We're all human. This is good. This is just you have a lot of power with the tiger. You can heal. I think when you are in your real energy, you can heal physical illnesses in other people. I think you can heal physical illnesses in yourself. So pile number 2, a lot of very, very powerful healing energy where you can heal the physical body in yourself, in others, and in animals. Yeah. 22. The camera is showing 22. And this was your reading. Everything is a little bit crooked again. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Anyways, pile 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So all about your true spiritual gifts and powers and how to strengthen them. And this topic was voted by you viewers on the community section of this channel on YouTube. And I also want to say that next week I will be posting a Christmas giveaway. And the first prize will be a personal reading, but I will also give away a couple of packages with oracle decks and also a couple of cups that says the Nordic Light, hello from Sweden, and these actually came out very nice. So that will also be in the giveaway. Also want to say, if you don't want to miss any offers or deals or any news, the best way not to do that is to sign up to my newsletter, which is on my website, nordicl.com. And when you enter the first page, there is a pop-up that says don't miss a thing, where you can sign up. Also on the same webpage, during Christmas, I do have a very special Christmas deal where you get both my decks as a package for only $42 US, or whatever currency that you use, and free worldwide shipping. Okay, that's it. We got all those things out of the way. Now we are ready for your healing. I mean, it's going to be very healing. Now we're ready for your reading. And I have prepared the oracle decks that we're going to use. We're going to put it to the side. Just wanted you to see them. So let's just put everything to the side here. And you felt drawn to the sun bear. The readings turned out so nice today. So I'm looking forward to this pile as well. Let's keep your tarot deck over there, and let's start preparing the first part of your reading with a couple of oracle cards. We are going to take one light worker oracle. I guess that is the one. Yeah. And we are going to take one deck from the mediumship training deck. Also want to say that I do share all the decks that I use in the description of the video, if I don't forget it. Sometimes I forget a deck. Okay, let's take one card from this deck. One more card, and then we are ready from the Earth Alchemy Oracle. Okay, so what are pile number 3's? Spiritual gifts and powers. So first of all, you felt drawn to the sun bear, which is the smallest of all bears. They are connected to the sun, and they do have a sun-shaped patch on their chest. They are shy and reclusive animals, and they like their solitude and independence a lot. They are connected to enlightenment and self-awareness. The sun bear is often seen as a guardian spirit of the forest. Keywords: protection, wisdom, respect for nature, a guide towards enlightenment and self-awareness. Also, one thing that's interesting is they spend more time in trees than other bears, but also their sense of smell is 2,000 times more powerful than ours. 2,000 times. So maybe you are a smell empath, because that is a thing that you can sense, you can smell the energy of people. So I'm just saying that that's a very, that is a very odd gift. I have it actually from time to time. So I'm not going to make such a big deal out of that, but I wanted to say that. We have the heart transmission. We have wheels of light. Look at the chakras here. All the chakras are open and spinning. And the heart transmission. I feel like one gift that you have is the gift of higher wisdom. That's the first thing that comes out very strong. We also, wow, look at this. We also have way shower, usher, decide, discern, and defend. Interesting, because everything here was so soft, and the heart, she's smiling here with her hands on her heart, full of healing. And then comes this, the dark card here. This looks like a witch almost. The way shower. We have the moons here, the full moon, the crescent moons, 3 moons here. 3 moons. Oh yeah, the moon. Now the sun. It was the sun and the moons we have now. So duality. Your gift is to one of your gifts and powers is to see, like, you can go very, very high, and you can understand very high wisdom. You carry this within your soul, very high wisdom. But you can also go very, very deep into the unknown. You can go very deep into the shadows. you are very flexible in your energy, actually, like light and shadow. And I see you just moving. Now I see a dragon. This is so random maybe, but yeah, something with dragons comes up as well, because dragons are great in traveling through the realms. You know, they can be very high, and they're very, like, I don't know how to call this, but I just see like they can travel easy through realms. And you have this gift of being able to travel through realms, which sounds very strange. Your dreams are not, you're definitely going to have a very strong dream world. Like, yeah, something strong is happening when you're dreaming. The veil is thin for you between this world and the spiritual world. It's like you always have access to the spiritual realms. High, very high. You can go very, very high. But you can also go very, very, very low. And low doesn't have to mean bad. It just means you can transcend very heavy, dense realities. Bring light, like a Scorpio. This, I'm getting the zodiac sign Scorpio here, because Scorpio loves going deep, intense, with a lot of power. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we got. We have Kuan Yin, care and compassion, goes good together with heart transmission. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. There's a reason why you are here. Oh, this is, wow, this is the pile where you have a strong mission, pile number 3, and where you are a soul that was chosen to come here because of your gifts. And your gifts is that you can transcend all type of realities. Like you're multi-talented. And also I said in the beginning, you know, their sense of smell is 2,000 more powerful than ours. I also said, you know, the sense empath, I don't know what to call it, but you know, the one who can smell things, smell energies. You know, there's no smell in the room, like other people can't feel it, but there's an energy in the room, and the energy comes with the smell, and you can feel the smell. And this is a very like unique gift, and I don't think many people have this. If you do, please do share. This is interesting. For me, it comes from time to time. I know sometimes it's very strong, like, oh, okay, this person is here, it comes with the smell. And sometimes it's good. It would be awful to have this gift all the time. Imagine being able to smell all the energies. That would be too much. So with that said, like, you have a lot of unique gifts, I think, here. Very, very unique gifts. And even, you know what, with the sun bear being shy and reclusive animal, solitude, connected to solitude and independence, because they like their solitude and independence. And they spend most of their times up in the tree tops. They build their nests in the trees. What do we do in the trees? We're closer to God, right? When we're up there. So you have you're here to transcend the darkness. And to be a way shower. And why? Where did they get you from? Where did the guides get you from? It's like they had to go so far. You had to travel so far to come to Earth. Yeah. And with Kuan Yin, you know, also being almost, you know, the opposite of Buddha, same type of energy, but the opposite, the feminine energy almost of the Buddha. The Buddha energy, Kuan Yin. Also this very enlightened energy, and the sun bear connected to enlightenment here. Forgot what I was going to say. And the heart transmission, it's like you were very complete. Like you didn't come to Earth because you needed to learn things. You came here because you were called to come here. They're like, okay, we need these type of souls. Where should we go? Where should we go? And they're like, we have to go so far. And they went somewhere very, very far, off in another galaxy altogether maybe. And they went and they got a couple of you. You know, because I feel like in this pile, you are like, there's not so many souls like you here on Earth. You're definitely standing out. And maybe you even like keeping to yourself because you like being in the treetops close to God, you know, or whatever that means for you. This is a metaphor, but kind of like you like being in your space, in your own energy, where things make sense for you. But at times you also show the way. So you do two things. It's like you pop out of your cave and you do your work, and then you go back into solitude and you replenish yourself. So there's a need for you to there's a part of you that is work, like that needs to withdraw at times to take care of your own needs. But at the same time, you're also meant to be working in a visible way with your gifts. What's this last card? Akasha. Stromalite and fern with Akasha. Stripe back and simplify. Look to your origins. Look to your origins. Keep hearing this. Where do you come from? Far, far place. Like almost like it is a movie. Far, far land. Far, far place away. Millions and trillions and billions of light years away. There was a civilization that was born under the sun. So you have a sun there. Yeah. So Akasha, anyways, you are... wow, I don't even know how to like name your gifts. Like you can reprogram things. You can do things that are like hard to talk about. Like I don't know how to explain it because it's so unique for you. And maybe this sucks for you because you're not getting like any answers. But it's like you can decode and reprogram light codes comes up, sacred geometry. But that's just one thing. You can also dive between realms and you can channel. You can do so many things. There's, and even, with Kuan Yin and the almost Buddha energy here, it's like you have all this gifts, this very rare gifts bestowed upon a human soul. Not all of them are awakened, thank God, because I think it could be a little bit overwhelming actually, because of the things that you can do. But you can change things. You can move energies, you can change energies, you can decode energies, you can deprogram energies. And if that's not interesting for you, you can just be, you can just be a beacon of light. That's also something that you can do. You stay in the top of your trees, in your solitude, and you do your thing, but you do communicate a lot with like very, 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 very high guides. Like I don't even know how to talk to them because they don't use words. This is something else. This is maybe light language I heard, but I think it's something else. Like light language, some type of light language, some type of sound language you use. And why are you here? You're here to be different. You're here to be showing the way. You're here because the perspective that you have is very unique and it's something that this planet needs. It could be that you feel like a weirdo. Pile number 3. It could be that you feel like a weirdo, like not fitting in, because you are different. Like you are very different. Your personality is different. The way you think is different. Your gifts is different. The way you speak might be different. So it could be like you're dealing with loneliness as well, even if you like solitude. Or maybe you don't even like solitude, but it's very healthy for you. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the tarot cards. Let's pick them up because we have 5 of Cups. We have King of Pentacles. We have 4 of Cups. Okay, let's do the clarifiers immediately because I feel a bit confused. We have 6 of Swords. You're done. Like something is done. You're longing. This is the pile where you long for home, maybe. And I feel sad now. Why? I'm getting like something else. Maybe it's something in your Akasha because it comes out here. Something with loneliness. Something with being far away from home. Far away from the true vibrations. You've been here for a very long time. And probably many of you, if you don't feel like you have been on Earth since the time of Atlantis and Lemuria and Egypt and Inca, Maya, all these time of the old civilizations, you came later. You weren't in the first waves of light workers that came here, or the first waves of star seeds that came here. Then you came later. But for many of you, you came like in the beginning, Lemuria and Atlantis. And something happened already in those times where this was the first wound maybe. But also it's like because you were picked from such a far away, distant place, it's like there's like very few of you, or maybe you're the only one that comes from the place that you come from. So there is a sense of independence here, because maybe you had to learn how to be independent, but there's also a sense of loneliness and sadness. Or it's just like that you have such a high, so say that you are an angelic soul if you're not a star seed, and that you as an angelic soul you come from such a specific angelic group, because all angels have different vibrations as well, and this just so different type of vibration that even at the time of Atlantis, when everybody was awake and aware in one degree, of course, descending here on earth, even at those times we lost the connection, in one way or another, because we incarnated in a human body. Even if the time of Atlantis, we had a different type of physical body, it wasn't this dense. Something with you being like alone comes out very strong here. Alone, misunderstood. And I think could be like this is your karma, trauma, something like that. And then the longing for the play. And you come from such a high place, this is full of, look at the heart transmission, care and compassion. So it's just love, you don't even have to use words. You can be silent, that there's another type of language, light, sounds, or just stillness. Maybe you come from a place of stillness. So there has been like a little bit of difficulties for you to adjust here, because it's so different. But you're coming to your end of your journey, and I feel like you're really like ready to ascend now. And there's something also with releasing like a lot of sadness that comes up here. That's a part of your ascension. There's a part of your ascension is to heal the wound of coming here and being so far away from home. And remembering completely who you are and why you came here. And then, shine your light and connect, something with connecting. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, there's a lot of dissatisfaction here. 6 of Swords almost feels like, okay, you're left, you're alone. We have the Moon. You definitely have a very strong connection to the Moon and the Sun, because we have the Sun bear with the Sun and the Moon. But something with lonely nights comes out, and something also with this is also connected to your powers of magic and mystery. 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So I'm getting like, because we have Akasha here also, I'm also getting other messages than your true spiritual gifts and powers. There's also a part, how to strengthen them. That was the second question. Forgot about that. So how to strengthen them. Heal the sadness, heal the grief, and something with you disconnection with other people, or disappointments in relationships, feeling misunderstood, because there's a lot of 5 of Cups, disappointment, 4 of Cups, dissatisfaction, King of Pentacles here in the middle with the Moon here. It's like it's been a lot of sadness and a lot of disappointments in your life. When it comes to you and who you are and how you connect with other people, your friends, your family, relationships. So with the 10 of Cups here, it's like finding your happy ever after life. That's a very strong part of you healing your gifts, which sounds so strange, doesn't it? But no, because your gifts are naturally there, and the more there's a part of you that doesn't want to use your gifts. I don't know how to explain this. Like, you're tired of Earth. Maybe you think Earth doesn't deserve your gifts. But I'm getting this feeling of like being tired of Earth because you've been here for so long and you're so far away from home, and it doesn't look like you're something like, oh, am I ever get home? So there's almost like a part of you that doesn't want to use your gifts because you use them in so many lifetimes. You've been serving. This is the pile where you have been serving your ass off. Pile number 3. So many lifetimes, other people. Their healing. Okay, I'm going to take their burden. I'm going to take their pain. You know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then not getting anything yourself. And it's just this sense of tiredness here. And there's something, when you have healed that, it's like it's like you know how to activate your gifts, but I keep feeling like there's a subconscious part of you saying, no, I don't want to, you know, because bitterness, resentment, this is how to strengthen your gifts, work through these feelings, bitterness, resentment, tiredness, and also by creating the loving life that you want and allowing love to come in. With the 10 of Cups here, there's a happy ending here. Allowing love to come into your life, because somehow it feels like you're pushing away love or not completely embracing it. Let's do 3 last tarot cards. Or you know what? Let's not do tarot cards. Let's do... Look at this, we have flower power on the bottom of the deck here. Flower. Let's do this card because I saw it. Flower power. Yeah, more softness into your life. You have so many gifts. You have the gift to talk to plants. You can talk to animals. You have the gift of healing. I don't know, did we even talk about your gifts and powers? I feel like I'm starting to become tired. Yeah, in this reading, this was definitely my reading. Yeah, because now I feel like, oh, you know. And what was it that I was going to say? Yeah, I don't know. Everything is becoming blank. Let's do one more of these cards. I think you have a lot of powers. Yeah, I think you have a lot of special, a lot of unique powers. And all the regular ones, you know, healing, being able to alchemize things. You can change things. You can change very big things. You can take on and change things. Like you can go into another person's Akashic records, and this is not easy. You can go into another person's Akashic records and change the energy structure, and which reflects the energy that they are carrying in their energetic body, and then heal it in that way. And this is not an easy thing to do. You know, this demands a lot of power to do this, because you're not doing it on yourself, you're doing it on another person. This demands that you have access, that the universe has given you access to do something like this. So you have access to a lot of things, and you can help a lot of people. But I keep getting this feeling, I don't want to. They hurt me, I don't want to help them. So 4th ray of harmony. Look at that open. Look at you. Yeah, look at you. You have the keys, and you can open doors that nobody else can open because of your connection, because of your purity. I mean, look at that. You had a lot of lifetimes where you didn't get recognized, where you didn't get appreciation, and where you were very disappointed on how people turned their back on you and things like this. Yeah, I'm getting this be of service. Yeah. You have served, once again, you have served your ass off, and now it's time to heal those last heavy emotions that is keeping your heart closed from completely remembering and embodying who you are, and completely be of service one last time before you are ascending from earth and becoming an ascended master. This is what you will become, pile number 3, because you will ascend in your own way. You will ascend. Yeah, you're definitely meant to ascend and become an ascended master, meaning like that through your own means, through your own path, you have transcended reality here on earth, and you have freed yourself from the karmic cycle. This is ascension, you know. And you have returned to the light. So you're meant to become an ascended master. But it's been such a long journey. It's like you're tired. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Okay, pile number 3. This was such an interesting reading. I hope you liked it as much as I did. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.